Greetings, salutations, welcome back everyone. We are playing some more Slay the Princess. I'm excited, I am. Oh, there's something kind of weird going on with my... Oh dear, it's suddenly fixed itself, I don't know, something weird was going on with my stream, and now it's fixed. Okay, I don't know why that was. I'm excited. We're playing some more Slay the Princess. And unlike last time, it hasn't crashed first thing on the stream. That's nice. Greetings, Yaldabayath. Okay, oh, I guess this is where we were. We were actually a little further than this, but I guess I forgot to say we were at the end of... ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
So we have 3 princesses. We have gotten... what 3? We've gotten... the stranger, that was the stranger. We've gotten
in the woods, and at the end of that
the tower and the prisoner.
And in the basement of that cabin,
greetings, Andrew.
Princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
tap, skip. Okay. So, the stream title. We're Defying the Narrator, which honestly I think we did as far as we can. We did the most extreme version of that last time, but hey, we're Defying the Narrator mode today. But I was kind of thinking, why don't we do the other extreme pierced thing? I almost, or at least stout doing, I don't know. There's like a lot of options. I think there's a pretty decent number of paths in this game. We've done 3. And I don't think we do all of them. I'm not sure. Like the thing at the end of the... I don't know, the princess? I don't know if it is a princess. At the end of the route, like... it says, like, we'll need to get more than we have, more versions of here than we have now, but not every possible version. Okay, let's see. Sweet, I've always wanted to have a monarch. Viva la revolution!
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
There are some versions that only evolve from ones you've already done, so they're obviously off limits since you can't repeat the baths. But there's a lot of princesses, yeah. Into the basement with the knife! We need to try some without taking the knife next, but we're taking the knife now.
Illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy. Her voice carries up the stairs.
So far, we have done our second and third runs we did. We didn't actually even try to kill the princess, not really. The first run, we did try to kill her, but we had already told her that the reason was because she was going to cast the End of the World, right? And apparently that is like it sounds like that was part of the catalyst that turned her into the tower. So my current thought process is we try, probably don't succeed to kill her this time. And
She sounds dangerous.
we don't tell
It's
her
almost as
that
if
she's the End
in
of the
charge down
World.
here. Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Ah, sure.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Oh, that's actually true.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Wait,
There's a heavy chain around
why am
her
I
wrist,
saying that's
binding
true?
her to
If the
far wall
narrator
of the
says
basement.
it, it's probably not true.
She's so cold.
Somehow
and
I
beautiful.
didn't give away the element
She
of
really a
surprise,
threat to the
since he
world.
said I gave away the element of
Focus
surprise.
on the task at hand.
Okay. What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Ah, maybe.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
And that's why we haven't done it before, hero, but we have to do it on occasion, perhaps.
You ignore
Tighten
the
your
trigger in
grip.
your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Yes. Oh, yes, I am. You're definitely scarier than the narrator.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use
The narrators, they're kind of powerful, but the narrators far less lasting than you or I, princess.
it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh,
She's
I
armed.
know what you can
If
do.
you
You
hesitate now,
killed
it'll be
me
too late.
before, princess. She's unarmed. Yeah, she killed me unarmed last time. I don't have any faith in my ability to kill her. Are you sure she's not
positive.
armed? Oh, I guess she is armed.
But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
She just
Hesitating.
killed me with her
Why don't you drop
hands
the
last
knife
time.
and the two of us can be civilized with each other.
I've done that
Charge
before.
the princess, blade
I'm
in
going to
hand.
try.
But unfortunately, your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Oh, I am tuning the volume up. There we go.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Wait! Is it because... Wait a second. Is it because I said, are you sure she's not armed, that she is armed now? Oh, it might be. Oh, now I'm wondering if she wouldn't have been armed if I mean, I trust she still could have killed me. But she might not have been armed if I hadn't have brought it up. Just the way this game kind of works. This is an option? This is an option here of die or finish the job? Really? Really? Die sounds interesting. I wonder what she'd think of me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, narrator, I hate doing what you want to me to. I wish die option was given at every inconvenience in the story. Yeah, here's the problem. I just hate doing what the narrator wants. I hate following the narrator's orders.
The wound in your neck is too much for you to bear, and you collapse to the floor of the basement, rapidly bleeding out. The princess stands over you with an intense curiosity as you fade away.
Oops.
Look at those jagged teeth. I like the jagged teeth. Those are cool.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And so do you, narrator. But I'll be back. The razor. Ooh.
You're on a path.
I kind of
in the
like your
woods,
teeth there.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I wonder who the new voice will be this time. Oh, it's the same one if I die versus if I... Can you tell me if I did the other option of finish the job? Do I actually finish the job? I'm assuming I don't finish the job there. I'm assuming she still kills me. She's going to kill me again, but I died. Okay, no. I still bleed out. Yeah. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Turn around and leave. Yeah, I'm spiteful against this narrator. Wait a second. So I have tried in the first chapter just turning around and leaving. That's how I got the stranger, by repeatedly doing that, and they walled off the escape route in the second chapter. But you know, I haven't tried turning around and leaving in the second chapter here.
You have already committed to completion. You cannot
yeah. Sure. Okay,
Oh,
no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
That's what this is about, narrator. Sure.
If he doesn't remember what happened,
Okay,
then
hero.
maybe
Who's
it's
the
best
new
to
one?
keep it that
Who's
way.
the new one?
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
They cheated.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Oh, sure she is. This time she has a lance and a flail and a greatsword as well, and she's wielding all three at once.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
I love the, sort of like the nasally. I can't do it. It's sort of almost a higher nasally voice of her that cheated. Yeah, full of plate mail and a spear. Welcome back, Zoology? Yeah, something like that.
But it turns out she did, because when we charged
Turns
her,
out
she
she
started
did.
stabbing us.
It's
to
like a more
death.
nasally.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
No, I'm not giving the narrator more information. The narrator
A warning before you
does
go any
not
further.
get that.
She will lie.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
I'd say, yes, cheated, you are.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay. Into the cabin. What will it look like? What will it look like? I should have
The
taken a
interior of
gas
the cabin
before
is a
entering.
jagged mess of
But
warped wood
okay.
and broken boards,
Okay.
their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
He's actually quite right. It is not inviting at all.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I think I'm of the opinion right now. I am currently of the opinion that from the narrator's perspective, the mirror isn't here. I'm of the opinion that the narrator actually can't see it. That's my current theory, my current hypothesis right now, is that the narrator can't actually perceive the mirror, but it is in fact here. Now in a minute, we stop being able to perceive it. I'm not certain whether it is no longer there or if we just can't see it anymore.
You reach forward and
Right
rub
here.
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how
Oh, maybe
ridiculous
it's
you
not
look.
there at all, but that's my current theory.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Yeah. The cheated hates it. Now I'm actually torn here. So the razor... She slaughtered us with a hidden blade. She had razor sharp teeth. Jagged teeth. I'm kind of thinking of not taking the blade. Hey, greetings, sons. How's it going? Yeah, I'm thinking of not taking in the blade. Yeah, it's been a bit. Going out unarmed so you have the moral high ground when she cuts down a defenseless opponent. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. I don't think there's any way I kill her here.
Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's unarmed. But you're right, this would be a lot easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, I do not, narrator.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have
I
been
heard a
stairs.
weapon
The
down
fractured
there.
slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below.
What does she have?
If the princess lives here, slaying
a
her would probably be
bastard
doing her a
blade.
favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Hey, narrator, the cheated here is right.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
It's not the
Her
chains.
grating voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh. Oh, what's your voice going to be?
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is
Oh,
something so wrong with that voice.
yeah.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Her hands are behind her back, and we cannot see what was scraping. What sort of weapon do you have there? What sort of weapon?
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Well, you know, I do agree with her on something. I do agree with her. She said, we're not safe here. I agree, I am not safe. I am not remotely safe here.
Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Oh, yeah. Totally. Do you remember what happened
Last time, if someone came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open, surely I would remember that.
Surely.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Yeah.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh, never you mind,
Look, it's like the two of
narrator.
you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel
Right,
or
narrator.
whatever it is you think you're doing.
Narrator, you're correct. We are silly. Don't pay attention to us. You can fix her lunally. Yeah. I don't have a weapon. Isn't that a sign of goodwill?
Yes! Yes, of course! Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
Yes.
Has she? Her words have been fine, but her general attitude's been weird and extremely suspicious. And I think that's what really counts.
Yeah, the voice of Oak is
This
amazing.
shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
I didn't bring any cookies to offer here, though. The silly narrator didn't let me leave the forest to go make cookies. I totally would have come back to the forest had he let me.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
Let's see, I'm going to actually read through all of our options really quick. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. But if we're both honest with each other, I was sent. It would help if I could talk. I was sent here to stop you from ending the wallet, and you slashed my throat last time. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine, I'm coming close to free you. But you not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye! Turn and leave. I'll be right back. I left something upstairs. Go retrieve the knife. Oh wow, I actually do have that option. Should have brought a gun. And the problem is she'd pull out a bigger gun. Let's see. There's a few options I'm interested in. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious. Can we just talk things through? I don't have a key. Okay, no. What if we're both honest? Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones.
Well, I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
Say, stop, son. She's going to kill me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who has the capacity to quickly arm himself? You do. So stop second-guessing yourself, go upstairs, take the blade, and do your job. But I'm nervous.
Tell her that if she stabs you, you'll cancel her on Twitter. I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think I'd be able to.
All the more reason to jump to the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
What are you going to do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here.
Please don't.
Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see.
Yeah?
I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
She's going to kill me.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
There's no way I make it out of this alive.
We're clearly still figuring out.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching from
I'm
a
sorry.
distance.
Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes, narrator. If anyone is in a position of luxury, you are.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Yeah, actually, you are actually right.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity.
Right, narrator.
Fine.
You have
I will
your
continue
dignity.
to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Can we talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Yeah, going to grab that blade is not going to help her. I don't even think she has a dagger. She has something bigger than a dagger. I don't know what. I'll let you out of here if you drop the knife.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Behind you.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
How silly, yes, silly. Very
Okay, I could have
silly.
sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone today. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
You are insane, narrator. Look, I know we're not exactly on the same side here, narrator, but she is so obviously armed. Look, you are being a dunce here, narrator. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the wallet, and you slashed my throat last time.
That doesn't sound like me.
It does, though.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Oh. Am I dead now?
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit.
Yeah.
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Yeah, narrator, we are dead. This is moments before our death, and you're dying with us, narrator. You get to die with us, narrator.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Ah, that cheated is good.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains
What
stop her
in
from
the world
continuing
are
her
you
advance,
talking about?
at least for a moment.
We're not safe. Even if we're still alive for this particular second, we're not safe here.
She looks
Safe is
down at him
not a
with
word
something
I
between
use.
annoyance and confusion.
Look, this blade came right out of here. Does it obey physics? No. Are we safe? No.
And then she slices through her arm.
Yeah. Also, not the first time she's done this. Not the first time she's done this. She's like that guy from Chainsaw Man. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to
I
outpace.
said we're dead, and we're dead.
That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run. You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No.
No.
You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm trying to think. Should I have gone closer? I don't think there's any way. I can't.
I'm going to kill you now.
Oh, I'm not dead yet? Oh, I thought I was dead, honestly. Oh, yeah. Go on.
With a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3. No way out.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again,
Wait.
we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I feel like this is the first chapter 3 we've gotten. And I like the cheated telling the narrator the new rules.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
The cheated is cheating. The cheated is cheating.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Yeah.
Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and
Contrarian!
losing, while this is actually about having fun.
My favorite! The Contrarian is back! Oh! This is incredible. We get the cheated and the Contrarian. I love it.
Is this fun for you?
And
It's
the
not fun
broken!
for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
Oh, the broken is here too!
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
See you, narrator.
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
Wow, that's the hero complaining about responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay. Yeah, this time we take it. The cheated says so.
And then, we throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? Unfortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
No! The cheated learned how to cheat and accidentally taught the Contrarian how to do it. The cheated accidentally taught the worst possible one of the voices so far how to cheat and control the story. I love when you can almost hear a touch of the other voices in the hero, like when he's losing his patience with everything. Yes.
That That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
You did, cheated.
You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly.
Oh, broken.
You can be the one
to figure out what to do. So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? I am firmly, even more firmly now, in the camp of the narrator. Just can't see the mirror at all. Walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. Approach the mirror. Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. I want to see. Wipe the mirror clean. Oh, poor broken. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good. Now the contrarian cares. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. Broken is just sad without the tower there to call him a good beard. Yeah. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic. It's a slide! An unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Now, she's certainly going to look a little more different here, I think. As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view. Riley smiling at you from a distance. She looks a little more different. I was expecting more, but...
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now. Contrarian! Cheated! Cheat!
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
No, one of you tell the story.
That was you! I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it?
Come on, you can do it.
Guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
Yeah, one of you decides that we have a great sword.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Contrarian, you decide that we throw the princess out the window. Come on.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Contrarian. No! We're fighting here. We're going to appeal it to your authority. Fair off a bit. There's no reason we can't attack. I don't think we can. I'm going to go with not letting her stab us. We can dodge this. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something about you. Oh, this is so tough. I wanted to try multiple of these. I wanted to try multiple of them. We're going to let her stop us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it.
That is the worst plan I've ever heard, and I absolutely love it.
I knew you would, contrarian.
Sure, why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
I know, I believe in you guys, cheated and contrarian.
I turned that off ages ago.
And then the broken just makes it sad.
If you'd managed to do that, you wouldn't be such a whiner.
Silently let her stab you.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
It is, isn't it?
The princess rapidly closes the distance. And then she skewers you.
She does.
And? Does it hurt? No.
Voice of the cold. That's a new one. No.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Oh, probably.
Nah. We'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead, and that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job.
Oh, voice of the cold is scary.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Oh, too many.
I don't actually know how to answer that question.
Yeah. We're in a confusing point, narrator.
I think he means how many times have we died. Yes, that. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
Yeah, quite a few.
I haven't. It's 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Oh, it wasn't, narrator?
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Yes. This is maybe the best run of the Razor I've ever seen. I love this. This is great. This Razor run here.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I love the cheated and the contrarian working together here to just break things.
Why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes, shall we?
Yeah, the voice of the cold is kind of terrifying.
Come on, show me something new.
Will do. We can do that, princess. We'll do that for you. Oh no, I meant all of these ideas suck. Think up something about her. Doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working.
Skeptic.
Think. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her hard.
Stubborn.
She skewers you. More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging.
Hunted.
She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window.
Yeah, some clod.
Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, to be fair.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades.
Voice of the
There's
smitten.
nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. Just panic. Flee.
Paranoid. Ooh.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time. Let's appeal to her better nature.
Opportunist.
We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
Look at those teeth.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
No. What? Oh, I die. Chapter 4, The Empty Cup.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
The narrator just isn't getting to narrate these days. You know, Line is getting cut.
No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke.
That actually is. That's really sad. I would. I mean, I don't know if I'd take the weapon, but it would be nice to have it available.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
Yeah, tougher than steel, except the steel has been piercing us here.
Yeah, mind over matter.
It's funny. We just had our first chapter 3, and now we're on to our first chapter 4.
Who needs violence when you have love?
Okay, Smitten, I don't think we need you.
Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Okay. Cold is kind of scary.
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Well, boys, are we ready?
We are.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here?
Someone
This isn't
cut
good.
the narrator out.
This is- How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
We have completely switched to telling the narrator what we're doing.
Fine by me.
Is that-
You walk to the door and onto
There's
the
someone
basement stairs,
interactive.
only it's
Yeah.
more of a slide. We know.
We know.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
This is so great. We're this. When I put a Defying the narrator in the title, it's like I honestly didn't know we'd get to defy the narrator as much as we did in our last run, but we're just
Don't care. Just want to see how this ends.
not letting him even be a part of things. Welcome back, Sans.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Yep.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Yeah? What about it? Are we doing it again?
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Now, there's too many of me for that to happen.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I
you?
got something ready for you while you were gone.
Oh.
Do you want to see it?
Is it a bigger knife?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you
Alright.
wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to be one a giant knife? Yeah, no. Someone interrupt the narrator's mumblings.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Oh, the other Sans is back. Welcome.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
No. One of you guys tell us what the new thing is. We don't need the narrator to. Don't let the narrator.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
Was I right? Just like one giant blade?
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton.
Down. I
blades.
didn't guess that it would have a
furiously
hout.
in its cage of a chest.
I was that close. Blade and a hout. That, seems kind of unnecessary. Doesn't really seem like this needs a hout. Not
Are
particularly.
you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Yes, submitten. She is.
Yes, behold, the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out?
Yes, Contrarian. We wanted you to suggest this earlier.
That looked painful.
Wow. The cold thinks something looks painful.
How is she still alive?
Maybe she isn't skeptic.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Actually, I think it's real paranoid.
I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us.
Opportunist, there are different princesses that this would have worked for. But this one, I don't know about that.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
All broken.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Narrator?
Wait. They were all attacking at once. There's something I love about this route. Okay, empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
No, are they all gone? Him too?
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Wow, we just got complete control. I think we're going to send you away now. You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your foam, and yet there is seemingly nothing for her to crash against. We're in control now. Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Oh. Yes. But I'm in control now. I'm in charge now. She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits you. She looks down in a confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and...
Oh, but I've done everything.
That's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Yes.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
No. She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward, the very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. Sons, welcome back. The din of shrieking metal subsides and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's your heart. It beats gently, calmly in your palm. What was that achievement I just got? I just got be foamless, shapeless. Allow a sharp foe to vanquish herself. Only 16.8% of players have the achievement. Wow. I think that's the first time the princess has been vanquished. Not another word is spoken. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Remains. The remains you unraveled. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the land quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Is that the hout? It's just the hout in a hand. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars, and there are people. I think, at least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vassals had one? How many more vassals? Let's go. There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Oh. Do you think anything... And do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But no.
Oh, but nothing can't exist. Okay. When you send me back, I'm not alone. Yeah.
No. Their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Mm-hmm. He does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does, I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He doesn't, when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. He does, and when I find... oh, one of these two. You and I want to say he does. I want to mix these and go, he does, and when I find him, you and I are going to kill him. Going to kill him.
If he drives you towards my destruction, then he is steeped in delusion, for he does not know me. Just as I hold compassion for you, and you hold compassion for me, you can hold compassion for those who have wronged you.
Yeah. The princess looks like an angel. The literal angel is not the ones with wings and halos. Wait, let's go. Do you have thoughts on this, Vasa?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
How many more vassals?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be
What?
enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
I don't want to do just one more. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Okay. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Okay. Wait.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay. What? Oh, that's not planned. Wait. Huh? The game just crashed?
You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments.
Oh!
I never left your side.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Attempt to outwait your destiny. I just got an achievement for that. Okay, I'm ready to
The
go
next time
back.
I see you, each of us will finally know what we
Sans,
are.
if you can make it work. Toriel, you can make it work with the hands.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay. Bye-bye. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Last vassal. Oh, I don't want to do just one more. I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure there's loads more that I haven't.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Save. Have you gone down without the knife? I can't remember. That's my plan this time. We're not going with the knife. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to into the world is just because she's locked out?
Nevertheless, and before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest causality. It's no use arguing.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Okay. Let's go. Look, I'll go to the cabin. Maybe,
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But then each... So sure, go. Talk to her. See how you make your way up. We're not going to go... The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear
This
once
is a
to
little
remember it for the
different.
rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, this is
You're playing a
different.
dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
No, I deserve to be. I might be in even more danger, coming here with the knife. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you, lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
This is the best
binding
game. New
her to the
version is
far
coming
wall
out
of the
later.
basement.
There's a new version of this game coming out. Oh, that's cool. What is it?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's hold on, let's save. Pristine Cat, it's a huge update with a lot of new content. Plus it's coming to consoles, drops the 24th if I recall. Cool. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Oh yes, I am in listening to you at all.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
If only I could convince the hero to interrupt the narrator.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.
Oh, he did this. How too solid for you to even imagine trying to break apart. We should have just imagined breaking them apart. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for you to never see the light of day. They would have left the key. They wouldn't have left the key. Oh, yeah. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock.
Yeah,
sliding
narrator,
into place.
I've seen you do this before.
Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door.
Hey, let
You're
me
shocked.
out.
You're here to slay the prince. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
No, but I didn't, narrator, because you wanted me to.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Yes.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
At this point, I do have to say, I don't think that the princess, I mean, when she was all made of metal, though, I don't think that changed how much pain she felt, and that I don't think she's ever felt pain in this story. I can't remember ever seeing her feel any pain at all at any point in this.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No!
Or we could use it to free her.
Yes,
You won't
yes.
like what happens
No,
if you
hero,
do that.
Hero, you tell the story, you tell the things. Save the princess.
Fine.
Sure.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort
We've
to crack
kind
through
of
the bone
done
of
this
her
before
arm.
with the prisoner,
Her limb falls to the ground.
but we know it doesn't
The
let
heavy
us do the
chains
same
follow
path
suit.
twice, so it's definitely different in
She
some
didn't
way.
so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
As I said, I don't think she feels pain.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked
No.
door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Oh
You can't
no!
just let her escape into the world. No.
We need
I
someone to
can't just let
interrupt
her
the
escape into the
narrator.
world.
I kinda like this version of the princess where she's really nice but also a little animalistic, when Konrad, the calm and collected princess, would never gnaw through her own arm, I think. Yeah.
As the princess approaches
No.
the bottom stair, your body steps
No.
forward and raises the blade.
Hero, tell something else.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
No.
What are you doing?
Okay. This is a little different. My guess is this is two different options for two different princesses. Hero just isn't wily enough to take over the narrative like Cheated and Contrarian. Yeah, I know. That's exactly the issue. That was amazing, the Cheated and Contrarian taking over the narrative. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I think I want to own you. You know I hate doing what the narrator wants me to.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
You've got this, princess.
But the princess
Defy
dodges,
the narrator.
stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Alright, when have you ever had my interests in mind, narrator? It's just resistance, yeah. Resist.
The blade! Move the blade!
I don't think so.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Oh, be careful!
She nervously reaches
Okay.
towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Yeah, just slice into dead.
She plunges it into your
Oh.
chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
I thought you said you'd try to be quick. That's not the quick way to kill me, princess.
Oh no, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
that's not the quick way. Come
Stay
on.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its
come
way
on.
into your body.
And in the prisoner route, she killed me in one slice. Ah. And the prisoner route was almost just exactly this one, except I took the blade in the first place. She is the worst at stabbing people, though. Apparently, well, the worst, except also the best. She has murdered me many times.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, look at this!
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Well, I mean, she knows how to use a knife enough to cause our blood to spirt all over the place here.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Now, princess, escape!
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, it can, hero. It has ended like this before.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
The
You made
narrator...
your choice.
You
So?
can't, but some of the voices can deny what's happened. You're just not good enough at it.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Actually, the narrator has, the damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Guess which voice is back? Ooh. Oh, is it Smitten? No. Maybe. Maybe Smitten. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
No, this is the first time you've been here, narrator.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve
It
of us
is
last
the
time, did
Smitten.
he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Smitten. If we're looking for someone sneaky, I think you're the wrong one to have with us, actually.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Okay, Smitten, you will have to be more clever than you are being if you want to actually succeed at that.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Yes, I think you're right, narrator.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth...
Oops, I keep accidentally right-clicking today, bringing up the menu and interrupting the dialogue. I'm not telling him that, so we'll proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will...
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yes.
I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
It's true.
Some things are better kept quiet.
Smitten, maybe we should ignore you and the narrator.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin. Ooh, what does it look like in here? Maybe it's luxurious.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And a mirror.
The blade is your implement.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I look extremely ridiculous.
There was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Take the blade into the basement. What if we change things up and take the blade now? We can use the blade to help out, maybe? Maybe? I kind of want to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
Yep.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Okay.
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
It's nice.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Oh?
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
Yes.
We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Hush now, Smitten.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around
I
her
think
wrist,
your
binding
dress is
her to the
even
far
Mo.
wall.
I don't remember, but who dress has to be Mo? I don't know. Floopy?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Princess Igno, Smitten.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
That's what we're all afraid of, Smitten.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Yes, Smitten.
And she called us a hero.
Oh, yes, and the hero would like that part.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does with these two narrator. I kind of wish I had. I kind of wish I
didn't
could
want to
have
believe your ravings back in the
picked
woods, but this is next to
two others
incontrovertible
than
evidence.
these narrator, but
I've been here before.
I am stuck with Smitten and Hero. I would rather have Contrarian and Cheated. Honestly?
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before.
Okay.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I
Let's
really
set
hoped I'd be the
something
first,
straight
but
here.
What's done is done.
Smitten? Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. No. Your hands are very much stained by cruelty, Smitten. I don't know what you are thinking.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you.
yes,
Just
I
do
agree,
your
narrator.
job.
This is one of the few times I agree with you, narrator. I have to ask, did you end the wallet after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Smitten, don't make me kick you out of here.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the wallet turned.
Then I didn't end the world.
Okay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
That's true. Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Oh, right. It's always for good reason when you take away my agency.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah.
That's because she's perfect.
Smitten, you're going to get kicked out of this herd.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
We already asked, and apparently not.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yes. It would be better if we didn't have a horrid little voice like you, Smitten. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last
I'm okay
time.
with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed,
Okay,
we won't
sounds
even
like
have
we're
to.
cutting her
You
perfect
see how
wrists.
dainty her hands are. We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Someone lay the blade upon the Smittens. Ah!
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Actually, I feel like the Smitten could accidentally tell that story.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
You know, honestly, if we come up with the idea of actually slipping her hands out, then, maybe we could do it if you guys focus.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
Oh,
so go ahead
get
and
out
slay
of here,
her.
narrator. I don't know. I don't know. Slay her, rescue her. Nah, the Smitten says her hands will slip out. Her hands will slip out. I want to defy both the Smitten and the narrator at once here. But these two options can only defy one of them at once. So I don't know which one to do. Rescue the princess. If we rescue the princess, if we slay the princess, I don't know. You defy the narrator by freeing her. Later on, you can defy Smitten by pursuing a holy by pursuing a holy platonic relationship with the princess. Indeed. We free her, then we go find another beard to be with you. Rescue. I would hate to do what the narrator wants me to.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
Oh,
I'll do
it's
what?
smitten?
Take over our body
No,
and force us
hero?
to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try
I feel like the
anything
smitten
that might
could
harm our
stumble
dearest,
into this.
I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
Oh, you would, narrator.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
The smitten
I'll
did
be
it.
damned. We're
The
doomed.
smitten did it. The smitten made it happen.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone
I'm
out there
glad
is
you haven't
saved.
taken care of my, taken control of my body to do
Is that a
that.
threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Smitten? What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives. No, not really. Some of my favorite parts are when the narrator is forced to describe wholesome interactions between you and the princess. Yeah. What do you
Let
want
me
to do?
guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Oh, that seems appropriate. I don't think the narrator loves anything.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so
It might
gullible.
not be about
It's the
what
only
she
thing you've
wants
ever doubted,
in
the
a
actual
fairness,
truth.
hero.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
That ends the
Princess
world.
closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right, I'm sorry, Slay. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Something changed with the music there.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same from us.
Someone kick the smitten out of this ad. I want you to tell me, but what would make you happy? You have to want something more. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. The narrator is quiet now. Oh, is the narrator gone? Have we reached that point? This isn't right. Let's get out. I'm saving. But you need your own thing.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Your
Is she
eyes are getting
broken?
bigger.
What's going on?
Your eyes are as big as... At least as big as tennis balls.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good
No,
liar.
no, the narrator is
You're
still here.
starting to trust me now?
No, I think she's broken. Your hands... Oh, yeah. You want to end the
Are you
world?
seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
Your hands are just little lobes now. Yeah, they are, especially without the text in the way. I'm so tempted to go, I want you to make me unhappy, and then I assume she'd just end the world, maybe? I don't know. But what would make you happy?
Make you happy?
Oh, she's devolving. You have to want something more.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Hopefully that means the smitten isn't here. Save. Load. I want to try this. I want you to make me unhappy.
If that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Is she... What's going on?
Okay, no. Doesn't change anything. Sure. You don't get the chance to ask another question. No, will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match.
Okay, Smitten's nearly gone.
gone.
Don't worry.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's fine, hero. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't
We're
hurt,
not doing that,
right?
Smitten. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Ooh. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all? What? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure. Paint and veiled in shadow. Just beyond the reflection. Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
What? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image and the gaze in two. And then another crack forms, and another, tuning the mirror into jagged shrouds of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this. What does this play? You destroy the mirror. So you're the narrator.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade.
Objective.
You were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, quite a few, quite a few. What are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Yeah. Is it here? I've met you many times. Have you been the same a lot?
And that's by both
Okay.
necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
What? Huh. Every time he asked, are you a part of me or are you something else? So you do know about the loopiness. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did
Any
you
other
lie?
version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Ew.
And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Right. Of course you are. And what is my true identity? The people out there do they know beyond the walls? What is the princess? Did you make her? What is the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Sure.
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Why would you want me to destroy the concept of
Because among other
transformation?
things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
But doesn't change also life. If I destroy you, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you have anything to say for your hubris? Let's see. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small? If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god
I'm
I meant
the long
to rid
quiet.
the world of death.
Oh, this is news. If I destroy her, won't I be
Yes,
alone?
you will, but it will all be worth it.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all?
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
If you made us, I wanted to know this has been torture after everything you've done to us. You think anyone deserves to live?
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
Death of that, they ran out of questions. Achievement. Options. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay you, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy you. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy you. Lie. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and regimen. I haven't decided. I really don't want to just do what the narrator wants me to. It doesn't even sound to me like it's like, I don't know, guaranteed to be a good thing, doing what the narrator wants. I haven't decided.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
No, narrator, I just said I didn't. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator is right. You are the land quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is a final time. 1 second. A vast and
Nascent.
nascent. Okay, yeah, I couldn't actually remember. That's how you say it, isn't it? And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. You can see what his idea of paradise looks like by slaying the princess with no questions asked. It's not that fulfilling. Yeah. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, wow.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear the conversation? I'm the land quiet, but I don't really know what that means. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the land quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound.
Yeah.
A pale imitation of what I actually am.
Sure. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Sure.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I don't really feel like destroying her. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out an entire Wolodens for good, I can't do that. If you are always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked? What roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Let's save. And let's actually start with... Did it even matter what roads?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. Your love ray drives a stake into your body. And another, and another.
Oh, look at this.
Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Oh, this is her perspective here.
Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth, though. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Explore. Address this vessel's statement directly. I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better if destroying you is what I don't want to hide. I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flood of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
Okay, yeah.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you for boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Yes, I remember that.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Yes.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. continue to reject her perspective. It doesn't matter how I feel, death, suffering, and oblivion shouldn't fall on others. If we are able to transcend death, then we are responsible for those it holds captive. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Let's see. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle a meaning.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb.
What's this one going to be about?
My massive mob. There is no beginning, there is no end. And there is no end. Only the flood of there is only the flood of bodies. You hold every possible sensation every moment you hold, and then you hold them all again.
This is the stranger.
And then you hold them all again.
I think. With all of the, yeah.
You reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Let's see. Oh, there's so many options. Let's go. Oh, Mohue. To be everything at once is the same as being nothing at all. Why would either of us want that? To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not shatter the confines our old selves and create? I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. You seemed in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was the only thing I could do. To do everything at once is the same as being nothing at all.
Here is where words fail us. So long as we both exist, we will always be distinct. The only thing to fear is a reality without me. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Yeah.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite.
Yeah. We made the prison
Would you strip
crumble.
my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Let's see here. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone? That would be torture.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
Okay. Oh.
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing.
Oh,
fed by the
hey,
matter of
it's
your
the
restless
tower.
thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
Yes.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
What is this? It doesn't matter how I feel, death, suffering, and oblivion. Explode. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what you were. You were consumed by your own ego. I miss when that was you.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
Oops. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
Yeah?
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave? Okay, I'm ready. I never wanted to fight, but how do we leave? It can't... I don't know what's answered. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. We have changed her as we've played this game. Okay, I'm ready to go. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Cool. I don't think I'm going to slay her. You've done everything you can to make me understand. I think I'm just going to go. It's easy to be... Wait. No. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel a sensation in the limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for here, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. Oh, that noise. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take your hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh. There's Kalu! 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 You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Achievement. There are no beginnings, only... Wait, what was it? There are no endings, only new beginnings. Oh, instrumentals. So it was the shifting mound and the lawn quiet, right? That's... Oh, Patreon alpha testers. Okay, so this game, I guess we're at the end, sort of. I mean, there's things we didn't see though, but we're kind of at the end. It was really good. Oh, I was unfinished the game. The good ending doesn't count? What? If you'd like to, you can hide. Wait, thank you so much for playing it. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track audio for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by pressing H. Let's actually, we'll just go, there's the... wait, why is it not taking a screenshot? There it goes. Okay, yeah. The game was... so good. Actually, this game was way better than I expected. There are so many fascinating routes. The razor one we did today stood out especially among all of the routes we did, which I'm actually surprised about because the ones we did last time I thought were great. So I actually thought, I almost thought they'd be downhill. No, I mean, not like horrible, but I was like, oh, what can beat the stranger? Like, oh, what can beat that? Oh, the one we did today. Our last route was fine. Out of the routes we did, it was probably my least favorite, but you know, there's still a lot I wish you'd see that you haven't. Yeah. Oh, Explore join the Discord. Explore join our mailing list to join the subreddit. Follow us somewhere else. Make your playlist. Play our other game. Return to main menu. Oh, this game was really good, yeah. Yeah, I think... yeah, speaking of joining a Discord, Alaska's right. The new Discord I have for the stream. It's always available. You didn't even get to kiss the princess. Indeed. I'm trying to decide if we want to do more routes or anything sometime. This week, oh yeah, I've actually seen this in the menu. I saw this after we ended the last stream. The menu does this creepiness. I've actually seen like some pictures of some of the other princesses. In a way, we saw the princesses we got to see were some of the like last monstrous of the princesses that we can see. This game has me almost wanting to sometime try, because I've seen a clip or two of the game The Stanley Parable, and this is kind of like that with the narrator. Sometime I need to play that one. Yeah, but we're going to play more horror games this month. I don't think I really have the energy to do like any more of this game tonight. I'm kind of worn out and exhausted. But we'll be getting to more horror games. This week, I have not posted the schedule yet, but we'll get to one at the end of this week. I don't know what yet, honestly, that will be, but last day of the week we'll do another horror game. Before that, we're playing something else, and in 2 days, something not horror-y. I forget. Genshin Impact, I think. I'll have to check the schedule I've made but not posted. But yeah. Yeah. I can understand being tired, but you were skewered several hundred times by Razor. Oh, that Razor route was so fun. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. We got along with the princess less than we have in any of the other routes, but it was so fun nonetheless, because we defied the narrator more than we did in even the contrarian route. We defied the narrator so much. I want to do more routes sometime. The one thing is, like, if we start a new game here, the problem, well, I don't know, maybe it's a problem, is that, like, it's no longer going to have things walled off, right? It's no longer going to have things walled off. So we could, like, accidentally repeat the route. So it's going to be harder to discover new routes in a way. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't think I really have the energy to do this again, because, yeah, not tonight. Maybe another night, but not tonight. I might put up a poll for what the next horror game is, or I might decide on a horror game from the last poll for our next horror game of this spooky month we've got here. You'll need to make a flowchart or something, yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. And that's like exactly it. I think I could do that, but I don't have the energy right now. Yeah, I don't know what the next horror game will be. It'll be a fun one. Hopefully. I mean, I won't have played it already, so I won't know for sure. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed today. I really did. And until next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.